yourself apart to entertain like me. Do the people whisper about you on the train like me, saying that you shouldn't waste your pretty face like.
What is up, y'all? I am back with another video, and today is finally me filming the highly requested video of me curling my hair. So today I am just going to show you how I do it, how I get kind of the wavy hair look. And I don't have extensions. This is all my natural hair. So this is kind of how you can get the kind of extension curly hair look without having the extensions, I guess, as well. So if you guys are interested to look how to get like beachy wavy hair, then just stay tuned and let's get into it. All right, so the two tools that I am going to use is just my L'Oreal barrel. I think this is like a 1-inch barrel. I have no idea. This just has a replacement head, so I have like 4 different heads for this thing. I got this a long time ago, so I don't know if it's still a thing, but this is just kind of what I use. And then for my bangs, I'm just using my Duvolle, I'm just using my Duvolle straightener. I could not think. So this is going to be what I do my bangs with, and then the rest I am just going to use my curling one. So yeah, and then the hairspray I use is just a Tresemme hairspray, nothing crazy. I really don't stay on that one. I just use whatever is there. It just had a 2-pack for sale, so grabbed it. And then, like always, I am going to protect my hair with some Chi spray or Iron Guard, whatever it's called, right? Yeah, it's called Iron Guard. It's like, oh, it's 7 o'clock. I've been filming like literally all day different things, so my brain is going to be a little bit mush. And yes, it's 7 o'clock and I'm doing my hair finally. So we just did that, just kind of run my hair through it so we can spread it out a little bit more, get it all less wet, I guess. So after that, we're just going to brush my hair out, and then we are going to section it. So kind of depending on the wave like pattern that I want, tightness, I will section my hair different ways. So right now I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger but not too big. So kind of like how I sectioned my hair when I straightened it. If you have not watched that video, that was like the last video that I posted. It was literally in front of my face. Oh my god. Okay, so we are sectioning my hair after I went through that fiasco of trying to find my clippers. So my hair is sectioned for you guys. It just, you can see the pattern. It's kind of like if you saw my hair straightening video. That was my last video I posted. This is just kind of how I do it. So I'll grab these big chunks, take away the front end of my pieces because that is going to be curled separately. So we're going to brush it out. I'm going to grab my hair and do this. Curl it so it's just a little bit. You're leaving a good chunk. My biggest tip is if you think you're leaving a lot, leave more, because I always make the mistake I don't leave enough out at the end and it doesn't look right. So my biggest tip, leave more ends out than you expect. So it's like about an inch and a half I leave out at the end. So you saw that I kept my hair up like this a little bit longer just to hold the curl, but the tip is to make your hair look a lot longer. You want these to be the least curliest because underneath really they're not being seen as much, so you just want them to be a little bit curled so that it's keeping your length of your hair, if that makes sense. So we're grabbing this other little piece. This will take a little bit shorter, so I don't leave them on that long, maybe 15 seconds max. Less time if your hair takes curl really fast, less time if you want your hair to be a little bit curlier. So it kind of depends on how long you want it. So I will count out on this piece. This piece is a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna cut it into 2s. But I will count out how long that I keep it curled so you have a more good representation of how long I keep it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 seconds, pull it down, and then I am going to cup it, just keep it a little bit then let it go. All right, we're gonna do the next side. For this one, for like the bottom pieces, I wrap it around 3 times. That's just how long my hair is. And then let it go. Since that's a smaller piece, I'm letting it go faster. And now I'm just brushing it out a little bit with my hair, like with my fingers. And then checking to see if I got everything. And now we're just gonna go again. So I'll show you this one last time so you guys get the idea of what I'm doing. So how it is easier to find like the thing, I just look, lightly grab my hair, pull the curls down, and then I will find all my straighter pieces. That's kind of how I find it, if you were ever wondering. And then we're gonna do it again. And then another tip is for my hair, I don't really care if I'm going opposite directions, both directions. I kind of switch it out whenever I feel like it, whenever my brain remembers to switch. Does that make sense? So we're doing that. Cup, let go. I am gonna grab this top piece again. Curl. Because just sometimes you'll notice at the top that they're not as like what you want. So I think I'm just gonna curl it the other way because it's curling weird. This is sometimes what happens to my hair. Even though this one's gonna be covered, so I really don't need to bother too much. All right, but I'm just a perfectionist. All right, and then that looked better. Now we're gonna do it on the other side. This is honestly super easy. And then at the end of the like day, put your hair down and then in a small like little pony. If you're not a rough sleeper like me, I don't think I'm a rough sleeper, but when my hair comes out like in the morning, it's not that crazy. But I just put it in a small low pony for the night, and then it's pretty good. For the smaller pieces in the front, you want to hold it less time too, because one, you'll see them the most, and two, if you make them curlier, they're going to be more prominent. Just up to palette. So yeah, that's kind of what that's looking like. See, I have this weird one right here again. I'm going to do exactly what I did on the other one, was go backwards, because apparently that's what was working best. Oh, that was not good. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's pretty much it. You just kind of lightly curl, don't hold it too long. And then brush out with your fingers. So brushing it out like not immediately, but almost immediately gives you that kind of relaxed curl look with the beach waves, which is the style I'm going for. If you want the curl to hold longer, so say you have an event like later that night that you want your hair to look a little bit relaxed curl by the time that event happens, don't brush your hair out immediately. Let the curl sit, and also hold the curl a lot longer, because the longer you hold it, the tighter the curl will be, and then the longer the lasting the curls will be. I hope that makes really good sense to you guys. Really good sense. Wow. I hope that makes sense. Alright, so we're going to do this. So I'm just going to do a time lapse of this again because it's all the same thing. And then I will meet you when we get to the next part that I need to tell you guys a different thing. I don't know, words. I'm not very good at words. If you've been here for a minute, I'm very bad at words. All right, so we are going to do that time lapse, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next clip. Another little tip to like get a different weird textures in your hair is to switch out the different like thicknesses of the grips like the chunks that you have. So like this one was really small. Now this is a little more of a medium size. So I like to, at the bottom, make bigger sections, and then at the top get a little, like, switch in and out of the section chunks that I have, like the different sizes. It just kind of gives my hair a little bit more dimension, I guess. So you can kind of see it's like wavy and then curly. It just kind of gives it more to it. So that's just a fun little tip for you guys. Alright, so I have pretty much this side done. I am just going to kind of show you more in depth of how I do the top. So what I'll do, I have a little bit left, not a lot, and I am going to just take my chunks, brush it. So to get the volume that you need, you just want to press it as far as you can closest to your head without burning your head, and then just do that. Do the same thing you've been doing and let it drop. Do the same thing. Okay, I think this should be the last one that I need to curl. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do, I just have this Aveda smoothing cream. It's just a sample thing. Use like oil or anything you have to just kind of smooth your hair. Oil is the best if you really want to keep moisture in your hair as well. And I'm just getting this smoothed down. Sometimes there's weird things. Sorry, I keep hiccuping. Alright, perfect. So now I'm taking my Duvolle straightener and we're gonna grab my piece. So this is just gonna be kind of the same tactic I do when I am straightening my hair. So curl under and then curl back. And it gives you that volume and then that pushback that you want, that your hair just kind of fits. Perfect. And then we are going to do the same thing under, give it a volume. And then I am going to go under here. This is going to always depend on kind of what you like the best. For me, I don't like my little sideburn hairs right here to be super curly, so I just straightened it a little bit to blend in. Over here is fine. And then if you do have like straggly ends, the bottom, I'll kind of stand up. So like this, I like to take my straightener and just kind of straighten the ends as well. Just gives more relaxed look. Sorry. So we are going to do that. Perfect. All right, and then next, just to give you a little bit more volume, you're going to flip your hair over, brush it out, put your hairspray on, and then we're gonna come back and brush out your hair. All right, so we're gonna fit. Move in a little bit. And so now that we have it all in, we are going to fluff the hair. You really want to work in right at the scalp. This is what's going to give you that volume. And then we're just going to brush it out. All right, see how fluffy it gets? Now we're just gonna brush it out just to calm it down a little bit. And then this is going to be probably where you can add more smoothing cream. Sometimes I like to just to smooth it down a little bit more. So I have like these ends back here that need to be a little bit more relaxed. Actually take my straightener because it's like curling out and just straighten it down. Fix that real quick. You don't know me. All right, so this is, yeah, pretty much the finished look and nothing more I could really do to it. So yeah, you can mix it up to what you like most. If you want more wavy hair, if you want it less wavy, kind of depending on what it is, but this is kind of what it is. It'll be more relaxed later, and then throughout the day my hair will get more messy, giving that volume more extension type look. I feel like with extensions you kind of get naturally messy looking hair right up here, just because a lot of times they're just track extensions, so they get more tracks. But yeah, other than that, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, let me know down below. Let me know if you guys do try it out. If you do, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. It's just MUARocky. All my links are down below for all my social medias. But yeah, other than that, if you like videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Give it a big thumbs up. It does help me get my videos out there, and it lets me know if you guys enjoy these videos. But other than that, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Control these empty thoughts before, but I'm fixed now on the cure. I'm holding on to the last rock on the mountaintop, and I'm begging for your love. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be, and the simple souls we used to see?